Thank you.
Like that.
Okay, no problem. I guess we could start. We have quorum. I'd like to welcome everybody to the special regular meeting of the board for December 3rd, 2024. We acknowledge that we are meeting on the traditional land of Saugee Ojibwe Nation, which is represented by the communities of Saugee First Nation and Chippewas and Nawash Unceded First Nation. We also think the Métis Nation of Ontario, whose history and people are well represented in Bruce and Grey counties. We have received regrets from Trustee Kaya Koken, and that the agenda for the special regular meeting of the board of December 3rd, 2024 be approved as printed. And I have a mover for that, please. Trustee Thompson and Trustee Morgan. All in favor? And that is carried. Is there any disclosure of pecuniary interest on any of the items on the agenda for this evening? I see none. So we'll go right to the reports. And this is the B1 trustee code of conduct complaint. So at the November 5th, 2024 special regular meeting of the Board of Trustees considered a report from the APR Chambers Integrity Commissioner Michael Menard regarding an investigation into a breach of the trustee code of conduct. It was determined that Trustee Long had contravened the trustee code of conduct, specifically sections 3.1i, 3.1ii, 3.1ii, 3.3ii, 3.4, Roman numerals. Okay, 3.4, which is V, and 3.5i, and the board applied the following sanctions. That the Board of Trustees censure Trustee Long, and that the Board of Trustees bar Trustee Long from sitting in all committees of the board for a period of 90 days beginning January 6, 2025. Under the Code of Conduct, a trustee has a right to appeal, and written submissions of an appeal were filed on November 21st, 2024 by Trustee Long. The Board of Trustees must now consider two items. One, whether to confirm or revoke its determination of a breach. And two, if the board confirms its determination of a breach, the board must then consider whether to confirm, vary, or revoke the sanctions that were imposed. The board is following the processes outlined in Board Policy BP 1108-D, Code of Conduct-Trustee, in accordance with the requirements of the Education Act. If there are no questions regarding this process, then we will proceed to agenda item BI. Is there any questions concerning this process? Okay, I see none. So we're right at I, considerations of written submissions. No, so I want to draw trustees' attention to Trustees Long's submission that was included as part of your agenda package for this meeting. As we move through the rest of the meeting, I ask that all trustees consider this submission when voting. As a board, we will first need to confirm or revoke the determination made on November 5th, 2024, that Trustee Long contravened the trustee code of conduct. And now I'm going to put the motion on the floor for discussion. That the Blue Water District School Board confirm the determination made on November 5th, 2024, that Trustee Long has contravened the trustee code of conduct, specifically sections 3.1i, 3.1ii, 3.1ii, 3.3ii, 3.4iv, 3.4v, and 3.5i as outlined in the Integrity Commissioner's report. Can I have a mover for that, please? Thank you, Trustee Atkinson and Trustee Thompson. So we can have a conversation about that if you have any questions at this point, or want to discuss the motion that is before you. Okay, I see none. So all in favor of the motion that is before you? And that is carried. Next, it has to do with the final determinations. So we've confirmed the determination, and we'll move to the agenda item B1II, which is the final determination of sanctions for Trustee Long. This is the motion that the Blue Water District School Board confirm the sanctions imposed on Trustee Long at the special regular meeting of the board on November 5th, 2024 as follows. That the Board of Trustees, okay, wait a minute. Trustees, that the Board of Trustees censure Trustee Long, that the Board of Trustees bar Trustee Long from sitting in all committees of the board for the period of 90 days beginning January 6, 2025. Can I have a mover for that, please? Thank you, Trustee Moncombe and Trustee Lutz. Is there any discussion? Go ahead, Trustee Craig.
I was uncertain as I read that about the definition of committee of the board. And could you explain what that includes and excludes?
Yeah, that's a good question. Thank you. So it means they're just committees of the board. So say it would be the committee of the whole. That's considered a committee. It would be policy or business, or if he was on a committee, selected for a committee.
Yeah, for example.
Yeah, for example, that's exactly it. It does not include the board meeting that we have on the third Tuesday of the month. Okay, because that's not a committee, that is a board meeting. That's where we do all our big business.
Okay. Yeah. Now that's what I've come to understand.
Okay.
It wasn't clear actually from the
No.
original statement, so
That's it.
that has been clarified.
Okay. Is there any further questions? I see none. All in favor? And that has carried. Thank you very much. So, that the Blue Water District School Board adjourn at 5:55 p.m. Can I have a mover? Trustee Lutz, second. Trustee McComb, and we are adjourned from the special meeting of the board. Thank you everybody online. And we'll see you at 7.
Thank you.
Of the whole.